I found my roommate's room rating that's, so I decided to give her a live performance review. When Emma moved in 6 months ago, she seemed perfect, eyes clean, quiet, and organized. Too organized, as it turns out. I came home early last Thursday with a splitting migraine and headed straight for the medicine cabinet. As I reached for the ibuprofen, I noticed Emma's laptop open on the kitchen counter is unusual. Since she was normally meticulous about security, the screen showed a detail that titled Apartment 4 Bidixa. I should have looked away. Instead, I looked closer. There I was, subject of this being, methodically tracked and rated across dozens of categories: daily shower duration, time to the minute, fridge space utilization, percentage calculated weekly, kitchen cleaning thoroughness, 1 to 10 scale with decimal points, nuri levels during phone calls with dates, times and duration. But what made my stomach drop were the note 6 that it's concerning emotional volatility when discussing utilities. Shows persistent pattern of inadequate sink, wiping, vulnerability to criticism suggests childhood authority issues. I'm in graduate school for clinical psychology. These weren't just roommate pet peeves, Wes. This was amateur psychological profiling. As I scrolled, I discovered similar accounts for previous roommates, all with termination dates and exit trashies. According to her schedule, my performance review was planned for next week, with at least renewal determination to follow. I should have confronted her immediately. Instead, I took F, closed the laptop exactly as I'd found it, and spent the weekend setting up the most professional performance review her corporate-trained mind could imagine. Monday evening, Emma returned to find our living room transformed. I borrowed a projector from my department, set up a podium, and prepared a polyphonial presentation titled Biennial Holobitation, Ivory Subject Biofian Devmo. Her face, when she walked in equal parts confusion, horror, and recognition, was worth every minute of preparation. Welcome to your performance review, I said calmly. Please take a seat. We have much to discuss. I clicked to the first slide, ace of art trees of her thoughts. Let's begin with allergy issues. Your data collection lacks informed consent, creating those ethical and legal amida. As color drained from her face, I continued 2 slides analyzing her analysis. Scatter plots of her shower times, consistently longer than mine despite her notes about my water wastage. Bar graphs of her noise levels, including recorded samples of her 2 a.m. work calls, and a particularly detailed breakdown of refrigerator space. Her Compwacto bottles occupy 27%, despite our agreed 50-50th split. Your observational bias is concerning. I noted and trolled her comments about my emotional volatility beside a froggeries of her own text meltdown when I used her designated dish towel. Classic projection patterns suggest unresolved perfectionism issues, potentially stemming from an youngster's parental expectations. Halfway through my presentation, Emma finally found her voice. This is insane. You invaded my privacy. Interesting perspective, I replied. Let's explore your definition of privacy while linking our roommate's shower duration without consent. For the finale, I revealed my own Tilamhuarsh tracking days, since she replaced toilet paper 47. Clean the shower during number, or acknowledged borrowed and unreturned items, my phone charger, travel mug, and favorite sweater. When I finished, we sat in silence until she whispered, "What happens now?" That depends, I said. I am open to continued cohabitation under revised terms, including mutual respect and actual communication, or you can execute whatever exit strategy you already drafted. She chose to stay. We established real boundaries, deleted our respective she-nets, and now have weekly check-ins where we actually talk instead of document. Last night, Emma admitted, she developed her tracking system after a previous roommate gaslit her about shared expenses. I went too far trying to protect myself, she said. Thank you for the most terrifying wake-up call ever. Sometimes the best way to handle someone who's watching you too closely is to show them exactly what it feels like to be watched. Just be prepared for what you might learn about yourself in the process.